Embedded content is one of the graphic client functions. Using this function, you can dynamically embed industrial graphics inside another industrial graphic during runtime in an OMI application. The embedded graphic content will display at the top of the Z order in the parent graphic. To use the embedded content function, you need to declare an instance as aagraphic.graphicInfo, which is a predefined structure that contains data members to specify properties of the embedded graphic content. The required parameters are the identity and the graphic name. And in the last line, the graphic info instance must be included in the embedded content function. If the graphic to be embedded includes custom properties that needs to be configured, you can use the custom property value pair parameter, which is an array that you can specify the custom properties and value pairs like this. Remember to set the CP values to the custom properties parameter before the embedded content is called. Here you can find all supported properties when using the embedded content function. Besides the custom properties, you can also specify the location and the size of the embedded graphic content. The remove embedded content function is very simple. It allows you to remove the embedded graphic content that is shown by using the embed content function. To use the remove embedded content function, you need to specify the identity of the embedded graphic. And then the corresponding embedded content will be removed from the runtime. Let's see how to use the embedded content and remove embedded content functions in some examples. This is a previewed graphic with 2 buttons and 1 rectangle element. For the first button, I will add the embed content function. Double-click to open the Edit Animations page and open the Action Script Editor. I will leave the trigger as on left key touch up. Click Display Script Function Browser icon. The script function browser appears. Expand the graphic client list. Select the required script function, Embed Content, and then click OK. This will add the following code snippet into the script editor. Alternatively, I can also type the code without using the script function browser. The identity and the graphic name are required properties, so I will need to modify them to specify the embedded content identity and which industrial graphic to be embedded. It is much easier to use the display graphic browser to set the value for the graphic name property. For this example, let's embed the AVEVA logo and define the identity as logo. Note that the identity cannot include special characters and spaces. The X and Y properties can be used to define the location for the embedded content. I will use the rectangle location as the reference to define where to display the embedded content. X equals to display area dot X, Y equals to display area dot Y. And I will leave the size as is. For the Remove Embedded Content button, I will simply add the Remove Embedded Content function. Specify the identity of the embedded content shown by using the Embed Content function, logo. Let's take a look at runtime. When I click the Embed Content button, it displays the logo at the top left corner of the display area rectangle. When I click the Remove button, the logo disappears from the display area. Now, I will add another graphic to display using the same function. There's a predefined symbol named as Level Custom, which includes 2 custom properties. CP1 is used to display the device name, and CP2 is used to display the value. I am adding more lines of the scripts to display another graphic after the logo. To pair up the custom properties, I will use a string value for the first custom property and a reference for the second custom property. I will also specify the location for the second graphic, and then code the embed content function again. Let me also update the remove embed content script to remove the level instead of the logo, as I want to keep the logo in runtime. Because I specified a different identity for the second graphic, at runtime it will display both the logo and the level graphic. Notice that the value is updating as it is referencing an attribute in the level transmitter object. Please note that the embedded graphic is integrated within the hosting graphic at runtime, and it's not displayed in a separate window, unlike the graphic shown using the show graphic function. Here is another example. I have created some custom properties that I can use to specify all parameters for the embedded graphic content at runtime. Note that this example is only for demonstration purposes. In the Embedded Content button, I have added a few lines of code, and all of the parameters for the embedded content are specified using the custom properties, including the owning object property. In runtime, I will be able to specify any industrial graphic to display. Try the logo, set the identity, set the location, and the size of the embedded content. No need for owning object property, and display. Try the level detail, set the identity, set the location, no need for resizing, and specify the owning object as the level transmitter object, and display. Try another one, pictogram allocation. Set the identity, set the location, and display. The embed content and the remove embedded content functions allow you to dynamically display industrial graphics in another industrial graphics during runtime in an OMI application. The graphics shown by using the embedded content function are integrated within the hosting graphic at runtime, not like graphics shown by using the show graphic function, which displays the shown graphics in separate windows. For more details, please reference to the help documentation. Thanks for watching.